welcome. My name is SJ with SJ Protective Styles. In today's video, we are going to be doing a review of the Mazo Curl Crochet by Freetress. If you are interested in seeing how I installed this hair, definitely be sure to check out a prior video that I posted. If you've seen any of my prior review videos, I rated it on the same 5 things. Overall, I gave this hair a 5. And I think that's perfectly accurate because I didn't really love this hair for it to be a 10, but I didn't really hate it for it to be a 1 or a 0. Disclaimer before I break down how I rated this hair. This is solely based on my opinion and my experience. So, and I've said this before in a previous video, my shoes may not fit your feet. All right, the first thing I rated on was maintenance, and I gave it a 5. All right, so this is what the hair is looking like fresh out of the bun. Let me tidy up my edges. All right, so yeah, in the morning, every other day I would oil it, and then just depending on if I felt my hair needed it, I would go through with this Wet and Wavy spray. I wore it down, I think, twice, and then after that I either wore it in a bun or I wore it half back with a clip and then half down like that. One of the things I didn't like after about the 5th day, and I'm going to show you in just a second, but it's like the hair started matting. You can see how my fingers are getting stuck in there. I mean, it got tangled really bad. I think it was the 5th day, 4th day maybe, I washed it. So maybe initially it was water friendly because it looked fine the day after, but maybe that altered how it looks. So I'd be curious to know how it would wear if I would have never washed it. All right, inquiring minds want to know, is this hair water friendly? And we're going to do the big reveal together. Let me say though, when I wet this hair, it is heavy. I can't even imagine having 4 packs of hair on my little small head and getting it all wet. So just FYI if you decide to use this hair. After I wet it completely, I did put it in a little ponytail, and ooh, so far back, which I'm not surprised because like I said, it was very heavy. It's not bad. It does feel a little stiffer. I do feel like I'm able to finger through the tangles a lot easier. Let me take this off so you can see all the way to the ends, even though I'm probably going to get wet. Yeah, that was another thing. Comparing it to the beach curl. This hair tangles in Freetress Deep Twist. This hair tangles up quite a bit. There are some pieces there. And this hair, it seems like even though I've gotten it wet, it is not losing the volume. All right, let me turn around and let you see the back. Oh, it is wet. Okay, so I'm going to have to put this towel back on. All right, so that is the hair, freshly washed. Did it pass the water-friendly test? I think it's safe to say that as far as getting it wet, it did, but I am curious to see what it will look like once it's completely dry, what the texture will feel like, and the look of it. After I washed it, I did not wear it down. You can see it just, the tangles are just extremely bad. And I'm comparing it to other crochet styles that I've worn that look like this, like beach curl. The hair did not do this after 2 weeks. So that leads me into the next thing I rated this hair on, which was longevity. I gave it a 2, at one point being the a week of you being able to wear the hair. Again, me personally, I would not wear it more than 2 weeks, because yeah. The next thing I rated it on was the overall look. So I did give it a 6. Now, I rated it a 6 because if I'm comparing it to beach curl, what looks very similar to this, I personally feel like it's almost the same look, but it's just a better quality of hair. And again, maybe washing it just completely ruined this hair, but if I can wear hair that looks like this, like the beach curl, and I can wash it and it still look nice, then to me it's not worth it. But I did like the look. I really liked when I pulled it up. I love that look. I think I can probably go ahead and put this off now. Yeah, I thought it was going to go down, which it did a little bit after I washed it, but to me it still had that big hair look. Okay, the next thing I rated it on was frizz, and I gave it a 5 for frizz. I've had hair that tangled worse than this, but the thing is, when you're filming, it doesn't look as bad. But again, I'm just comparing it to other crochet styles that I've worn. When I get up close and when I'm trying to run my fingers through it, like all of that stuff, I consider that when I'm rating it for frizz. Last thing I rated it on was price. I gave it a 7 for price. I did use 2 packs. Each pack was about $9 or $10. So this hair was roughly averaged out for 2 weeks, like $10, $12 a week. So I think, me personally, that is very affordable. Is there anything else I wanted to mention? Oh yes, the time that it took to install this hair, not including my hair already being cornrow, it was about an hour to an hour and a half. Yeah, that's it. If you've worn this same hairstyle and your experience was different, it was better, then please share what you did differently and also any products you used to help maintain the hair. So for those of you that were interested in trying this hair, I hope this review was somewhat helpful. I'm still trying to decide what style I want to review for my next video. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I am open to suggestions. Please leave that below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and be blessed.